Another Tuesday, and of course that means another roster reveal. So welcome back to the channel, and today we've got week number 3 of the reveals. So today we've got the reveals themselves, we've got some screenshots, we've got a brand new entrance video featuring New Day, and we've also got some brand new information recapping it from yesterday, featuring some brand new gameplay improvements. First things first, as part of the official week 3 roster reveal via IGN, we now have the following names confirmed for the 2K17 roster. We have got AJ Styles kicking off the roster reveal in style, the phenomenal one coming to WWE Games. We have got Alexa Bliss making her games debut, Alundra Blaze, Arn Anderson, Bam Bam Bigelow, Becky Lynch making her debut, Bo Dallas, Bubba Ray Dudley making his WWE Games return, his first appearance since SVR 2005. We have also got Bushwhacker Butch and Bushwhacker Luke, of course the Bushwhackers DLC last year, making it again to this year's game, but this time part of the default roster. We've got Christian, so Captain Charisma, continuing his run in WWE Games, Curtis Axel, Devon Dudley, Dana Brooke making her debut, the man that will challenge Dean Ambrose this Sunday at SummerSlam, Dolph Ziggler, Emma, Eve Marie, Fandango, Kofi Kingston, Lita, Macho Man Randy Savage, so a top-notch legend confirmed right there. Mr. Perfect, Naomi, Natalia, Neville, Rick Rude, Rikishi, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Sting, Stardust, so maybe a surprise inclusion there, Summer Rae, Tamina, Tatsumi Fujinami, Trish Stratus, Tyler Breeze, and finally joining Kofi this week and Big E last week, completing the lineup of the New Day, we have got Xavier Woods. So all in all, a pretty nice roster reveal for week number 3. We've got some new superstars, some legends, and some pretty good current day stars as well. So again, all in all, a nice mix and a pretty good bunch of superstars for week number 3. Also, as part of the week 3 roster reveal, we also have some pretty epic screenshots, so here we go with those. Kicking these off, we have got 2 screenshots of Bubba Ray Dudley. Like I said before, this will be the first Dirty Boys game since the original SVR, and it's fair to say, in terms of WWE games, Bubba Ray Dudley has never looked so good. Next up, we have got one of SmackDown's most popular women's wrestlers, we have got Becky Lynch, fully complete with entrance attire. Sticking with the SmackDown women's wrestlers, we have now got Alexa Bliss, who also is making her WWE Games debut. We have now got some screenshots featuring New Day. We have got a couple of Xavier Woods. This one specifically giving us another look at Braun Strowman. And we've also got another screenshot featuring Kofi Kingston as Kofi makes his way to the ring. Next up, we have got 2 screenshots of Emma, which shows her updated appearance moving on from 2K15 and 2K16. And saving the best till last, how could it not be our very first look at AJ Styles? And as you can see, Styles looks pretty damn phenomenal and will no doubt be one of the very best 2K17 roster additions. So, reveals down, screenshots down, an awesome entrance still to come. But before we do, let's quickly take a look back at yesterday's brand new gameplay information. That is right, if you haven't seen it already, yesterday there was some pretty big news, this time again via IGN, and this time focusing on some brand new gameplay information. So let's quickly recap this as quick as we can. So the first of 6 new improvements this year, focusing on some brand new ladder match information. So this year with 2K17, the ladder match has had a complete overhaul, with the ladder now only being able to be set up in 5 main positions, those positions being in front of each of the 4 sets of ropes and in the centre of the ring. There is also a spot on the outside of the ring which is from the apron to the barrier, so as far as that one goes, pretty awesome stuff of course. Not quite so sure about the 5 limit inside of the ring, but still overall good to see this year there has been some ladder match focus, and hopefully this year we're going to see some pretty big ladder match improvements. Moving on, another of the big changes this year is something they call the rollout feature. Now, what the rollout feature basically is that when you take some major damage inside of a multi-man match, your superstar will now be forced outside of the ring where he will recover. At the point of recovery, you can either get in the ring straight away, or you can wait outside of the ring until the perfect opportunity. For example, when a pin is taking place and you want to break it up. Now, I would say this feature generally sounds like a pretty good feature this year. Should definitely make some multi-man matches a little less chaotic, and generally speaking, gives the matches some more realism, as this is pretty much what we see in actual WWE TV. Now, next up, a new detail on the backstage brawls and crowd fighting. That information is that both these are available not only in backstage brawl matches, but also generally in any no DQ type match. Now, we also know via the new information there is going to be 3 separate backstage brawl areas, with some of the areas featuring some backstage brawl specific OMG moments. So not too much to say there, but awesome news, a massive thumbs up from me. Now, moving on, the 4th change this year is the taunt system. As it is said, the taunts in 2K17 will differ from previous years, as this year the taunts actually have a purpose. For example, some taunts this year will give you a temporary damage boost, whilst other taunts will give you a temporary momentum boost. Again, some pretty cool stuff, and good to see so many improvements. Now, moving on, last year we saw the introduction of the major reversal system. This year it is back again, but it is said this year has been improved, with the major reversals being easier to hit, and when you do hit one, a successful major reversal will lock out your opponent's ability to perform reversals of their own. There is also this year some changes to the chain grappling as well as the submission system. So first off, the chain grappling this year, unlike last year, whilst the chain grappling is still in the game, this year it will have less focus, as this year it does not happen by default. However, it will happen when each superstar goes for a grapple at the same time. And in terms of submissions this year, if you didn't like last year's submission system, then good news, as this year there is an alternative way to do reversals, which sounds basically the same as the breaker point system used in the previous games prior to 2K16. So to be fair, that way sounds more easier, less fiddly, and personally I'll be switching back to that way, as I'm sure many of you guys will as well. So hopefully I kept that one fairly brief, but yeah, that is yesterday's new information, plenty of nice new improvements, and I think it's fair to say so far so good with the improvements for 2K17. However, how can we forget one last thing on today's video, and that thing of course is today's brand new entrance. And today's brand new 2K17 entrance features the New Day, so that is coming up momentarily. However, before we do, that is it from me on this one, so drop me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on today's news as well as today's reveals. As always, stay tuned to the channel for plenty more 2K17 news coming very, very soon. And until next time, this has been 101. Enjoy the entrance, and I will see you all on the next one.
Oh, WWE Universe, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your tag champs and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Xavier Woods, at a combined weight of 497 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
When it comes to power, few superstars can match the strength of Big E.
And you can bet that power will be on display here tonight. A win here would do wonders for this guy's career.
The time is now, the moment is here. Get rid of your fears, no time for the tears. Because we gon' get you to the hours, cause we got the power in the palm of my hand, giving the change, you know. And the pressure is on, that's why it's strong.